I heard about the launch of Yuri Gagarin and his flight around our Earth, I thought this is incredible, and this is opening the future for dreams and for everything. And this is for a young boy. I was 7 years old at that time. It's, of course, a very strong motivation to understand you can have a dream and you can realize that dream. There is no boundary for dreams. I'm sorry that I never met him personally. This is what I can say, but he was really a hero of his time. He had really a very special flight. So you know that on his flight home, he had to leave the capsule and come down with a parachute. So this was really something very difficult. But he was smiling, saying, you see, I did it.
As a person in the know, could you just blow our minds and tell us what we might witness in the next 50 years?
Oh, that's nice. I will be dead in the next 50 years, that's for sure. What will happen? Yes, I'm quite sure that space will become a commodity. We will see that also normal people with not being millionaires or billionaires can travel to space. I believe we will see that. And in the next 50 years, we will also see the first man or woman on the surface of Mars. This is for a human space flight. We will see that space is really used as a daily good. It is done already partially today with satellite navigation, telecommunication, Earth observation, but space will be really just another continent for us, as the moon is, but also the lowest orbit. We will see that we will have production facilities in space because microgravity is an excellent basis for medicines, for material, and so on.
To my 6-year-old son, who's been adamant he wants to be an astronaut since about the age of 4, what advice would you give him, and what should I tell him when he asks me about life on Mars?
The good thing is if he asks you. That is a very good basis already, because that means he is curious. And to be curious is very important. So my first recommendation would be stay curious. Number 2 is then, of course, go through an education with school, with university, and look for whatever you think is interesting for you on a scientific or technological aspect. And then it's time to apply.
And should I, when he has this interest in aliens and whether there are other people that live in space on different planets, how should I answer that?
Yes. I mean, there are so many galaxies. In each and every galaxy, you have so many stars. In so many stars, you have so many planets. So you have a vast number of planets in our universe. And therefore, the probability that we are alone is very, very low. But the probability that we meet one of those is also very low because of the distance. So you can say, yes, there are aliens, but so far we did not meet them, and maybe we will never meet them.